Welcome to the Blackskins podcast. It's Wisdom Wednesday. The wisdom of life. We all want it. But I'm starting to learn something about wisdom. Wisdom is definitely good and necessary. But there's something about wisdom that we must know. And that is wisdom is done. Wisdom is something you know that you eventually don't just know, you do. So the wisdom that I want to bring to you on this Wisdom Wednesday is sometimes you got to go back. And in order to go back, you got to be able to be mindful to keep things intact and not burn any bridges, Jack. Because you can't go back if you done burnt your bridge. And I'm learning in life, I done seen success happen for those by recognizing that sometimes you may have to go back. And it might not be a backwards move. It might be a lateral move. Sometimes a backward move might actually be a move for you going forward. But you got to think about what's going to be the best circumstance for you. Not just what's the next place I can go to. Sometimes you might have to look over your life and remember when things were in a favorable state. Or it might not have been favorable. It might be a state that when you was working with it before, it didn't favor you one bit. But now, today, you sit in a position where that previous point of view that you looked at and said, I need a change once ago. Now you're saying that's exactly where I need to go back to. So, wisdom. Keep your bridges intact. People want to hate on you. Don't participate in their hate. Allow them to frustrate their own self and move themselves out the way. I don't have to move you out the way. I don't even have to care about why you have such a disposition. I'm just going to make sure that I continuously go up in a position in my mind. And I'm going to stay stable to enable correct thoughts and movement. It's all about staying with purpose on the mission. It ain't just about a position and a pay. I'm going to stay focused. I'm dialed in because I know what I would like to do. I know what the Creator enabled me to be. And today is April 2nd. We moved in on March 1st. And today, I didn't just have the supplies for the ashaway and the family oil, but I also had the fuel and the resources to get the factory started and making ashaway and family oil on a regular basis. And I got a lot of gratitude for that. Because this is just the start. I recognize that everything begins somewhere. And You saw me begin to ash away years ago. Then when we had the podcast studio, I was giving you a little more. Now we done moved from the podcast studio. Like most things in life, they have a system of irritation. Like, we're going to keep danging and danging until you put the seatbelt on, you know. In this life, one other piece of wisdom I'm going to give you before we get off of here today. Don't let them frustrate you. Because that is their overall thought and hope, is to be able to frustrate you. To just get you upset and get you on out the way just because you upset. Not because they set you up. They did set you up to be upset. But then they allow your upsetness to just push you on out the way. And that ain't ever what you want to do. You shouldn't lose because somebody else had the ability to make you mad. I don't even know if I get mad as much anymore as I just get disappointed with people. Yeah, I don't even have the desire to get mad. I don't want to be mad. Because I know how I react and respond to being upset and mad. I don't like it. I like keeping my joy. I love joy. And I'm glad I got it. And I just don't see anything in this world worth my joy. My joy is currency that I'm not giving away. It took too long to earn this currency. Too long to earn the currency of joy. You know, I had to force myself to love. Then after finally learning to love myself, to be happy and have joy was next. That was part 2. That's after loving yourself. Because you ain't going to have no real joy or happiness if you don't love yourself. That don't make any sense. You know? So you got to first love yourself. Either you was loved or you won't. And then either you figure out how to take the love that you was given and love yourself because others loved you, or you gonna love yourself because you're the only person that loved you. One of the two. I hope you love. If you ain't, you better love yourself. Because there's no other path to joy. Love, joy. And that add up to peace. Trying to explain in every way possible that love plus joy equals peace. Hallelujah.